Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Raiders and the Vikings, just ahead on EA Sports.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who played his college ball in Orlando, Greg, the home of the Madden Studios. Here is the rookie quarterback from UCF.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth to potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
And that...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Away. It's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A big-time play for Vegas. 47 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's Madison. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. And in this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily on the ground.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Now here's second and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings. This one, a win for the visiting Raiders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it comes your way next.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off play action. Cash. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's going to be...
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
And incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cash. Open man is the first-round pick, Brock Bowers. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cash got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Back to throw. Cash. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Cash. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted to do. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving?
It's caught here by Adams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Operating from the gun, Cash, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cash. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but the Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Cash. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Cash. He's got his man. It's Gallup. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back to throw now on first down. And that's complete to Adams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. That's caught by Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So it looks like we'll have... Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. The drive will start with an option going left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And some room to maneuver. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Alexander Madison, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So out come the Raiders.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Here's Madison running on first down, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run to the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Give him a gain of...
Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go.
Throwing to start the drive. Cash.
He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun. Cash.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit...
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. With his guys... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Cash.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Pass complete, it's Adams.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Ball delivered complete on the crossing route, Gallup.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Gallup, 31 yards.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score.
So now London down by 6. Less than 90 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Tosses the out route here to Gallup.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. He hits Adams complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the foot.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just